So today in today's video, we're going to be explaining the deductive and additive construction of self. What this basically means is I'm basically going to be showing you exactly how you can formulate the person that you need to be, because most of you watching are the exact opposite of that. And you're trying to build a business, you're trying to make money online, you're trying to start trading, trying to do all of these different things with the end result in mind being to make more money, be in better shape, be more of the man that you need to be, so on and so forth. And you cannot do that without understanding this example that I'm going to explain, which is, like I said, the deductive and additive construction of self. So what I'm going to do is basically show you guys a diagram and explain it in simple terms so that way you understand everything I'm trying to say. First thing, deductive. This is person 1, deductive. This is person 2, additive. So both of these personality traits are completely different. In the deductive personality, what this person in red right here is going to be doing is deducting before adding. The person on the right is going to be adding before deducting. And you might think, why does this even matter at all? And this is exactly what I'm going to explain and show you guys right now. So, person on the left, person on the right. Both of these people have problems, as everybody does in life. Things that they're undisciplined in, things that they're unable to control their urges in, things that they're unable to basically be disciplined upon, which is holding them back from getting the end result or achievement that they desire. So, person on the left, let's just say both of these people share an equal amount of problems. And what these people have is, let's just say, unhealthy eating. 1, eat. And this is shared between the two. Actually, let me change this up so that way it's easier to understand in the diagram. Okay, we'll just go like here. Okay, eat, unhealthy. Okay, let's think of another one. Eating unhealthy, partying, no religion, bad relationship, lies to self, reckless spending. Okay, we'll leave it at that. So, all of these personality traits are shared between both of these individuals, the additive and deductive, so they're mutual. We can agree on that. They eat unhealthy, they party, no religion, bad relationship, lies to self, reckless spending, etc., etc. So, what is the deductive person going to do? Before they add all of the things that they need to be doing, and we're going to write that right now, which is healthy eating, consistent gym, social, strong relationships, well respected, intelligent, reading, growth. Now, this is just obviously quick things that I can think of off of the top of my mind. Now, quickly looking at this, we realize we don't want this bullshit. We want all of this. We want healthy eating, consistent gym, social, strong relationships, well-respected, intelligent, reading, growth, and business, obviously, as well. So, in order to get all of this stuff right here, what do we need? In reality, how can I remove this? In reality, what we need before we can obtain all of this stuff right here in this column is to remove all of this. As I explained before, this is a mutual thing where both of these parties both have all of these bad habits. The person on the left is the deductive personality. The person on the right is the additive personality. So, what I want you guys to realize here is that we have a certain amount of energy as human beings. Think of this as your bucket of energy. In here is all of the energy that you have. And within that energy, you're only able to basically expend so much of that energy. And so much of that energy is going to be used toward either these different activities or traits or these different activities or traits. And this is where the important part comes. So within this bucket, the deductive person is basically removing all of these things before adding all of these things. And why does the deductive person have this basically mindset to where they need to deduct before they can start adding all these positive attributes? The reason why is because there's a certain amount of energy expenditure that a human is able to basically expend into their energy, into what they're doing, into what their actions are on a day-to-day basis. They realize that they can't eat unhealthy and be consistent in the gym while actually obtaining good results. They can't eat unhealthy and be well respected and growing, because they'll simply feel the energy is clashing within each other. They're contradictory. We can't have any contradictory actions consistently that are built within us in habits. And this is another thing that you guys need to realize. This right here will teach you that. Quick plug. So what you guys need to understand is the deductive person has the knowledge to where they know that before they're going to add all of these different positive traits, they first need to remove. And what removing is going to do is create a clean slate, create a new individual. This is the new individual. Right here. This is the brand new individual. You're basically killing your old self. That's it. And what you're doing is destroying all of these things and now implementing, so that way this bucket that we have of our energy expenditure is only filled with all of these good positive things. And this is what's going to get us the result. The deductive person, this is their art of thinking, and you want to be the deductive person, not the additive person. The deductive person eats unhealthy right now. What are they going to do? Ignore it. Stop eating unhealthy. They make the commitment. This takes self-discipline. This isn't where you tell yourself, I'm going to try my best. I'm going to hope that I can do it. It's either you make the commitment or you don't. This is why the challenge of 150 days that I created on the Instagram page Caliber Inferno has the title of Point of No Return. The only way this is going to work, the only way anything that I'm explaining to you right now is going to work is if you decide to yourself, this is a point of no return. I'm not going back. It's not possible. I've committed. That's it. No questions asked, no matter what happens. Eat unhealthy, destroyed. Partying, destroyed. No religion, find a religion. And actually commit. Learn about it. You don't need to instantly jump into, okay, I think this is it. No, take your time, study. This is an important topic and highly likely the most important topic of all of these things. Now, bad relationship. Get that out or fix it. Lies to self. This is the key. You can't have this. Remove that. Reckless spending. Ignore that. This person now, the deductive person, they're still going to be operating on a day-to-day basis. Now, the amount of time that it takes the person to basically fix all of these things will ignore no religion and will ignore bad relationship. This should be like this. Right away you can destroy the unhealthy eating, destroy the partying, destroy the bad friendships, destroy the drinking, destroy all the BS that you don't need. You don't need it. So it should be done within an instant. That's the person that you need. And now, here's who you are. Blank slate. And this is the best version of yourself that's going to be able to make the money, going to be able to have the strong relationship, going to be able to provide, going to be able to have this high sense of confidence, be well respected by their peers, be able to achieve things, be in the 0.01%, so on and so forth. Now, this person has destroyed all of these things. It can only be as hard as you make it to destroy all of these things. Now, this is their cup. For the sake of this example, let's do this right here. And now what I'm going to do is basically, we're going to go right here and we're going to build a new cup. And this cup is, like I said before, of energy expenditure. All of this is completely removed, gone from their life. Now what we're doing is pouring all of these different habits, all of these actions, all of these expenditures, and filling ourselves back up with it. And now that we're filled back up with all of these things, healthy eating, consistent in the gym, social, strong relationships, well-respected, intelligent, reading, growth, business. Now what we're doing is pouring all of this into the empty slate. And the empty slate is doing this. Waiting. Do it all and wait. That's it. Stay consistent with all of these things and wait until the result is achieved. And once the result is achieved, keep achieving more. It's that simple. That's the whole purpose of life. You're not supposed to just sit around and wait and say, oh, I got this 10K a month, 20K a month. Those numbers are nothing. You have to keep staying consistent on the path. This individual right here is the additive. And what they're doing is, let me just get this clear thing. What this individual is doing is they're not able to let go of the unhealthy eating, partying, ruining their life, being a degenerate basically. And what they try to do is tell myself, oh, I'm going to grow. I'm going to build the business. I'm going to try to go to the gym consistently, get in shape. And what they don't realize is their energy expenditure is basically doubling. It's basically 2x. So this is all filled up right here, and then this is all filled up right here. And what they're doing is over facilitating or pushing themselves over capacity in contradictory things and ruining their life. This is why self-improvement is literal BS if you don't have the correct framework to know what you're doing. And that's why I wanted to make this video, because you cannot have the additive personality while still carrying all of these unhealthy bad traits in your life. Because if you do that, you're going to overload, you're going to destroy yourself, you're going to lose yourself, you're not going to be improving, you're not going to be doing anything. But logically, because most of you are still uneducated about this topic, you're going to be thinking in your mind that you're improving. And that's the most terrible thing that there could possibly be. Because you're thinking to yourself, oh, I'm waking up early, I'm going to the gym, I'm doing the business, I'm doing this. Partying though, no relationships with anybody that are strong. Have all of these bad habits still, but you think that you're still improving, but you're not. This additive person is worse than someone who just sticks to bad habits. That's the honest truth. Because they believe that they're doing something good. Most of the people who have all these bad habits know that they're failing in life. Quite literally know that they're going down the wrong path. But this person is just overloading, completely destroying themselves, thinking that they're doing something, when in reality they're not. The additive person is basically nothing. They're basically not doing anything at all. All of this cancels out all of this. And that's why you guys need to realize the deductive personality is exactly what you need in order to create the process that I showed you, which creates that new individual that has enough time to wait. And then you'll be able to achieve all of the results that you desire. Now, energy expenditure is an extreme key that you guys have to realize, because without understanding this whole energy expenditure, you're not going to be able to do what you need to do and get to where you need to get at all. So let me just go right here. Let me click this. Energy. Okay. Once we make this promise to ourselves, no return, what we have to realize is that every single decision that we make is extremely important. You have to be cautious, because when you tell yourself, I'm going to wake up at 4 a.m., I'm going to be consistent, work out twice a day, I'm going to upload 2 times a day on every single social media platform. I'm going to find 5 new products for my business every single day. Every single day I create a list of things that I need to get done. And the whole point of everything in this, we don't need to worry about this anymore because we're past that. Everything within this good category is built off of the fact that we trust ourselves so much. And the more you trust yourself, the more you're able to improve, the further you're going to get in life. That's the main basis of everything. That's the point of the 150-day challenge that I told you guys, because within the first 21 days, 3 weeks in, you start to feel like, wait, I'm actually doing this. I'm actually so disciplined. I feel like I can achieve anything. I'm not breaking my word. You can't break your word, because that day that you say, okay, I don't need to read. I don't need to go to the gym because I already went yesterday, and I actually went harder yesterday than I did the day before. So we'll call today a rest day because I'm a bit tired. And that's where you start to deduct all of these good things one by one slowly, and slowly diminish yourself and return back to your old habits. The whole point is the point of no return. That's what you guys need to realize. There's no return. You have to take this so seriously. So if I tell myself right now that I'm going to go travel and be with the monks in Asia or wherever it is, I don't even know, and I'm going to stay there and be so disciplined for the next 2 years and not come back, no social media, nothing. If I tell myself that and I commit myself to that with all my will and word and tell myself and that's it, and then I don't do that, what is going to happen? If I need to get something done and I tell myself, okay, Dayton, we need to get this done. We need to work on this business plan right now. We need to look up these products right now. We need to get this spreadsheet done right now. Am I really going to tell myself, okay, we said it, it's time to get it done. I believe in myself, I trust in myself, so on and so forth. If you're doing a business deal with someone and then they listen, or if you're doing a business deal with someone and they say, I'm going to give you this percentage of the company consistently on a month-over-month basis, right? Month-over-month basis. And they're doing it consistently. And then 1 month goes by where they don't do anything at all. And now you're kind of like, wait, you were this person and now you're kind of fucking with me right now. Like, what is going on? And they just think that you're fuckwithable. Next thing you know, they're like, okay, he caught me. I have to, do this. But once he does it again and you keep accepting it, that's when the first time it all started. You can't accept it. You can't even let the first time happen, because once it happens for the first time, the trust is lost. And once trust is lost, especially within yourself, you go back to zero. You lose everything. You're nothing. If your word isn't strong, then you're nothing as a man. You have to keep your word so strong to yourself no matter what you have to go through. It doesn't matter. The things that I've had to go through from keeping my word to myself are so strong and crazy that you guys wouldn't even understand. You guys have to be able to do this, okay? This is the key basis of everything that I wanted to explain to you guys today. Deductive and additive construction of self. This is how you're going to be able to actually improve. Everything that I told you in this video is from knowledge, from experience, and I hope you guys take it and use it to your advantage, so that way you can see results in your life. You can see a change. You can follow the 150-day challenge that I posted on Instagram. All the instructions are listed on the page at Caliber Inferno. If you need to DM me and have me send it to you, then go ahead. My @ is @DayRenama. That's it. Bye.